Hi, everyone. First Alert Meteorologist Scott Gagliardi here with your First Alert Weather Extra on this Friday morning. We have rain overspreading the state, and it's a First Alert weather day for very heavy rainfall we're expecting later on this morning and throughout the afternoon. So as much as some areas of the state, you're waking up to some sunshine, a mix of sun and clouds anyway, out farther towards the east, New London, Old Saybrook, that will quickly be filling in with that rain, and everybody is now under a flood watch. So rainfall is going to be a problem right now. Torrington, you're seeing certainly the wet roadways. There's been raining there for the past couple of hours. Notice that creek there starting to fill on up, which it will throughout the rest of the day today. And right here in Rocky Hill, we're looking at some low clouds, a lot of green, which is nice. I mean, the rain we've had and then the nice sunny days really helping to green up everything. But check out New London. You can still see some blue sky. Temperature at 58 degrees. There's a light breeze there out of the east, northeast at 10. But that easterly breeze will keep us locked into cooler and certainly wetter weather today. New Haven on the green, it's already 61. Rainfall is not too far off, but you can see the trajectory of this rain is southwest to northeast, and the rain we're seeing right now is really confined to about Litchfield County. Route 7, Route 8, Bantam, through New Milford, down through Brookfield and Danbury, all the way up through New Hartford and Heartland, Salisbury really getting into it as well. It's taking its time getting here, but once it does, I mean, we're seeing signals out to the west of rainfall rates on the higher end, with these yellows, oranges, and reds being depicted through New York State. And we're going to expect that to be right here in Connecticut by later on this morning. It will take a couple hours, but once it gets here, it's going to stick around throughout the entire day into the overnight hours, with really not calling the all clear until tomorrow, say late morning. But over 24 hours of those, or at least that rain, sticking around. Now, temperatures out there, notice 50s for everybody. The exception would be New Haven through Norwich, where right now it's about 60 to 61 degrees. But when we add in the dew point, so notice these are very similar to our temperatures. Salisbury, your air temperature is 50, your dew point's 50. That means the air is 100% saturated with water vapor. And there it's raining. But what we're really waiting for, these dew points to get even closer to our temperature, or our temperatures to cool to our dew point. And that's when we'll notice that there will be that rain falling. That's really all it takes to introduce more moisture or cool off the temperatures. And you're going to get that rain. That's exactly what we'll be seeing throughout the day today. Middletown, we're looking at the Connecticut River there. There's a lot of boats in the water. Memorial Day coming up in the next few weeks, the unofficial start to summer, but people getting a head start on that. The Connecticut River, though, certainly outside of its banks. We have that flood warning for the Connecticut River, and that's ongoing. That continues even throughout today into the weekend. I mean, we're seeing certainly the heavy rain out there for today. So as much as the other rivers of Connecticut, let's say the Naugatuck River, not seeing issues, depending on how much rain we see, you can get some issues there as well. But looking at the bigger picture across the Northeast, you can see we haven't even gotten into it yet. Some heavy rain even well off to the south, say just off the coast of New Jersey. That will pivot up towards Connecticut, but it's really the heavy rain through Pennsylvania and northern New Jersey, southern New York, that overspreads the state over the next couple of hours. So no surprise, we have a first alert weather day throughout the day today. 1 to 3 inches of rain is possible. Any outdoor plans that you were trying to do later on this afternoon, unfortunately, those will have to get postponed. Maybe any practices, baseball, lacrosse, soccer, softball. It's not looking good out there. Renewed flooding concerns, definitely, now that all of Connecticut, all of our 8 counties, in a flood watch for that poor drainage flooding, issues in low-lying areas. Those streams and creeks will rise, eventually the rivers too. Now, your chance for wet pause, as much as this morning it's really confined to western Connecticut, everybody gets into it by noon through the evening commute. We're looking at pouring rain out there. You'll see it play out on First Alert Futurecast. Here's 10 a.m. That shield of heavier rain overspreading, say, I-91. And then once we get towards noon, 1, 2 o'clock, let me take it back just about an hour, you can see around 1 o'clock, really heavy rain across the state through even New London County, Middlesex County, just pouring out there. It's not going to be a time you're going to want to be out on the roadways. And if you are, just leave plenty of extra time and take it slow. By the time we get towards the evening dinner rush and rush hour, still a few downpours possible. An area of low pressure, though, really comes right over Connecticut. We're talking Fairfield County. You can see that little swirl there. That's that center of an area of low pressure, and it sticks around. Here's 3 a.m., keeping the threat for showers around across the state tomorrow morning. Still waking up to a couple scattered showers, but improvements by the afternoon. A mix of sun and clouds. Here's 1 p.m., and once we get towards tomorrow late afternoon into the evening, we are nice, we're clear, and setting the stage for a perfect Mother's Day. Here's Mother's Day at 8 a.m., taking you through the entire day, not a single cloud expected. High pressure builds in and keeps us very, very nice temperatures, well up into the 70s. It's about as perfect as it can get for this time of year. Now, big improvements on the drought monitor. If you didn't see our update yesterday, well, take a look. For the first time in over 8 months, parts of Connecticut not seeing any drought issues. That is for almost all of Litchfield County and almost all of New Haven County. But with the rain we're expecting today, maybe we can get rid of that abnormally dry category through Fairfield County and everywhere else in that yellow. But that remains to be seen. We will get another update in 6 days next Thursday. Now, your dew point trend, check that out. It stays nice and low. It begins to creep up next week. That's when we notice our next rain chances return Tuesday into Wednesday. But if you like the warmth, check out what NOAA's thinking in terms of day 6 through 10. So that is through, say, next Thursday through the following Monday. Good signals at or above average. Very good signals. I mean, that's a dark red. So if you like the warmth, you're going to love the next 6 to 10 days, even arguably the next nearly 2 weeks. Now, of course, you can always mix in a cooler day, as we're seeing out there today. We should be 70. We'll be held back into the 50s today, but still looking at some nice warm weather throughout the month of May. Now, forecast highs today, we're basically there. Once it starts to rain, we're not going to see our temperatures climb at all, keeping those 50s around. Periods of rain, heavy at times. Notice sunset comes in 7:58, getting closer to that 8 p.m. sunset. Tonight we're cooler, 40s for the hill towns. 50 or better, though, from Hartford through to Haven and out east towards New London, keeping those showers around and some patchy fog as well. But your first alert 7-day forecast, look at tomorrow. So 67, those morning showers give way to afternoon sunshine. But Mother's Day, man, 76 and wall-to-wall sunshine. Calling it a top 10 day. Monday is just as nice, 79. Tuesday, 81. Nearly 10 degrees, over 10 degrees above average. Wednesday, those showers return, same deal into Thursday. Your shoreline high temperatures, upper 50s to upper 60s, and then 70s for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and next Thursday. All right, guys, have a great weekend and a great Mother's Day. I hope you have something fun planned for Mom. And we covered it on our end. You got the good weather, so now just have to get outside and enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.